Steve Guard from Network Action here. I'm excited today to introduce you to our two great members of one of our groups, Richard and Tina Blount. They're from Four Winds Agency, and they are a full-service creative digital marketing agency. They're a great team. Richard is supposedly the leader, but come on, we really know that Tina leads the whole show here. So I'm happy to have you both join here today.
Thank you.
Glad to be here.
So we're going to ask you a few questions. I really want to find out about your business and what's going on now, given that we've got this coronavirus, COVID-19, impacting every business in the country, if not the world. So I have a few questions for you. If you could just share with the audience out there how it's impacting your business, and then what things you might recommend to help them in their business. We'll kind of wrap up with where the future is going to be with your business and where it's going to lead to, hopefully, as we get to the other side. And hopefully it's there sooner rather than later. Okay?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, I guess so. But before we do that, why don't you just take a second and introduce yourselves?
I am Richard Blount and my wife Tina. I started the company back in 2016, and Tina came on board last summer to take care of social media and email marketing. I had been doing graphic design and web development for over 20 years through agencies in the Orlando area. And so when we started Four Winds back in January 2016, and then moved up here to Atlanta not long afterwards, and have been just growing the business since. We were able to hold on to just about all of our clients down in Orlando when we moved, this being a virtual business for the most part. We still stay in touch either through phone calls or Zoom, Skype, things like that. So yeah, that's us in a nutshell.
And Tina?
Well, like he said, I came on board with the Four Winds Agency just last summer so that I could help provide some social media and digital marketing, email marketing specific for the clients that Richard pretty much already had. So most of my clients have come from the websites and the graphic designs that he's done for other companies. And the thing with us is that both of us we knew each other and met each other many years ago working for the Orlando Sentinel, which is a Tribune company. And so we're we know a lot about advertising. He was doing the graphic design, got into website design, and I was an advertising sales manager. So I got to know a lot we did business for a lot of different industries, not any particular niche industry. It was any company out there that, was advertising. So that's how we met. And then just were friends for a long time and didn't get married until 2016. And actually it's been a great marriage, but also with this business, it's a great marriage as well.
Excellent. Well, obviously you both bring a lot to the table for your clients, no question about that. Hopefully you can share some of that here as we go along. So first question is, how is your company responding to the COVID-19 virus? What is it that you've done to keep your business going?
Well, initially we've got a few clients that immediately needed to change out their messaging, both on their website, in social media. We have one particular client that has events that are going on. So we help them retool what they were doing, how they were doing it. So in the first few weeks, we were really busy with some of our clients that were very proactive in what needed to be done. Once we kind of hit an equilibrium with them, then we were able to reach out to our other clients and just checked in on them to see how they were doing, let them know that we were here if they needed to do anything, and just kind of want to be a support for them or whatever they might do. And then one of the things we ended up doing was just a little tutorial on how to create a virtual background, kind of like the one you see behind us. And because it was new to everybody, so I just did a quick tutorial, put it out there on Facebook, and with links to let anybody who's following us or whatever. So just something fun, so that though we can't really go anywhere these days, we can make it look like we have. So just something like that.
Excellent, excellent. That's great. So in your field, what expert tips would you give to people like myself, people in the audience out there, as far as what they can do during this current environment that we're dealing with?
Well, I think one of the things that I found is that there were a lot of companies, a lot of especially small businesses that had a website presence, but they weren't really utilizing it. And I think once they weren't, especially if they relied on like the face-to-face contact, networking and things like that, they had the presence because it's, you need to have a website, but that was about it. So what I found is that what they were doing is saying, hey, I've got product that we bought that I need to be able to sell. How can we do that? Well, use your website, that you paid money to get, to have. And I think that a lot of businesses aren't aware of how much they could actually be bringing in revenue on that way, as well as our traditional way going out and actually, meeting with people. And so so those who maybe didn't use their website before is now using it, and utilizing social media and their email marketing to do that, to stay in front of their clients. I think was one thing that I saw that is going to change. And hopefully it's not that you just do it right now just because we're in a pandemic, but this is something that you can use, a tool you can use, and we can help our clients make sure that it's not just pretty and it looks great, but drive traffic to it. There's so many different ways to do that, and we've got that, we know how to do that.
Is there a particular piece of social media that you would say has been more successful now during this environment? Or is there one you recommend people kind of focus on, or would you rank them?
Well, I would say right now, most people, because social media, in my opinion, has always been very relevant and a great way to drive traffic to your website, and just to also brand your company and help people to get to know your company. But the other thing is, during this time, because people don't really want to get sold to per se, so what I've seen is that companies can just basically still be there and just be helpful, whether that's with helpful tips based on what their industry is. So if you are a financial advisor, like I've got friends that are financial advisors, and what they're doing is they're not selling, they're giving their services to people. So right now is a great time to do that, and to get that messaging out, and to still stay on top and let people know that you have not left, that you're still there for them.
Excellent, excellent. So what opportunities have you identified going forward based on what we're living through now? What do you think the future will be from your business perspective, for your clients or whatnot?
Well, now that the world is getting a lot more used to doing virtual meetings, I think that will be a big change and a big help. Because I know that in the Atlanta area, I'll spend anywhere from 1 to 2 hours going from one follow-up meeting to another.
Sure.
A networking meeting where you're meeting multiple people, I don't think that is really going to change. We'll still need to be there presently. But a lot of times you end up meeting people, making a connection, and want to have a follow-up coffee or something like that. And I think a lot of those can be done virtually, and it would save fuel and time. I'm looking at like what we would do in the past, and you could end up saving between 10, 16, 20 hours a month in travel time by doing the virtual meetings. So I would think that a lot of people who were reluctant to do it before now, I'm finding a lot of my clients are, because they need to learn this, so they're on there and they're getting more comfortable on doing these. So I think moving forward, we will continue to kind of push this as an avenue for those one-on-ones and follow-up meetings, to save time for both clients, other business professionals, and ourselves. Save a lot of time doing that.
So I couldn't agree with you more, because today it's Friday, and I have 3 virtual cocktail hours coming up this afternoon. Just everybody wants to be happy on Friday afternoon. That might be the way to go. We don't have to take Uber anymore. We can just do this with a cocktail.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know Tina likes her margaritas.
Margaritas, wine,
Well,
cocktails.
that's great. Well, I appreciate you guys taking the time to talk about your business and what's going on in your environment. Why don't you share with everybody your contact information, how we get a hold of you, and anything you want to add to that?
Yeah, to get in touch with us, you can visit us online at fourwindsagency.us. That's FOURWINDS agency.us. Or reach out to us at 770-741-1587 is our number. And
Hope you got that right.
I had him tell it because I thought he memorized it.
yeah, all right. But yeah, just reach out to us, and we'd be is where we are.
And just to let you know, we are offering free website evaluations. So if anybody just wants to call us up and have us evaluate their website to make sure that it's optimized really well, and just give some, tips of what they could do differently, to help them drive traffic to their website.
Yeah, there's a link for that on our website. And I would say that over half of our clients that we work with, we did not build their website. We can, make adjustments to existing websites and work with people no matter where they are in the process. So,
Excellent. And what's your website again?
fourwindsagency.us.
Excellent. Well, thank you both. It's been a great conversation.
Thank
Stay
you.
safe, stay healthy.
Thanks, Steve. You too.
You too.
Bye now.
Bye.